how do we get a really clean double stroke roll from slow to fast? Does the technique change as you get faster? Yes, it does. When you play slow, you can double wrist for each hand. You can go up, down twice per hand, like this. You can see that my wrist is going up and down twice per hand. Now the thing is, the wrist is really strong and stable, so it's great for those slower tempos, but the trade-off is it's not fast. So you'll only ever get to about here, and you can hear already it's starting to sound really jammed up and choked. It doesn't have a nice open sound. So if you want to get faster than that, if you want it to sound like that, even if it's softer, you've got to change to a different technique. So what we change to is one wrist, then the stick comes back, it bounces back in the fulcrum, it pivots back, and then we use a finger snap. We snap the stick into the palm for the second stroke. So it's wrist on the first and snap on the second. And at the same time as you do the snap, you pick your wrist back for the next double. You've always got to think, what's next? If I'm going to do another double from the same height, then I've got to pick the wrist back as well. But we build it into the technique so it's not a separate third movement. So wrist, stick comes back, snap the stick, at the same time I come back and repeat. That's the technique. Now, I don't use this technique at this slower speed, I use it at this speed, but this is a slow version of what's happening inside the hand. Okay? And that's how you get clean doubles. So as long as you can do that with both hands, then when you alternate, instead of, now that kind of roll, it's uneven two ways. You can hear how bad it sounds, but it's uneven in two ways. First of all, the first note is louder than the second because you're just letting the stick bounce and basically hoping for the best, but it's not even in real time either because they're not evenly subdivided. Have a listen. It's a little bit and you don't want that. You just want as even as possible. Whoa. All right, so go through all your rolls. 5s, 6, 7, 9, etc. Make sure if you're playing at those faster speeds that you are using that faster technique.